As I'm sure from every professional recording happens, goes out in the middle of your sentence, battery just dies. So I have an extra set of batteries. So on to what we're discussing. Bullying. Now, as you saw from the disclaimer at the beginning of the video, I don't claim to be an expert. I just real life experiences from what I've seen from talking with people, hearing people's situations and everything that they go through. So I'm just giving my perspective on this. You can take it to heart, you can not take it to heart, you can agree, or you can completely disagree. That's up to you to make. But the biggest thing, as far as anything, is to make sure that you don't harm yourself or you don't harm other people. I guess it's the topic of discussion for this video is bullying, so why would people want to bully other people? I mean, it sounds like the wrong thing to do, right? I mean, who in their right mind would want to bully somebody else? Unless they're going through something in their life and they don't know how to react to it. Now, being an online personality or a live streamer also, we have a lot of eyes that are on us. So personally wise, we get a lot of hates. Haters are gonna hate. And they're gonna hate anything, and people just want to see the world burn. The biggest thing, especially from people that I've seen comments before about live streaming wise, or comments anything in general, is to not take it to heart. And I see that across multiple platforms, not just live streams or comments in YouTube videos or anything of the sort. Is they don't know you. They probably will never get to know you. If they took even 10 seconds to even acknowledge you as a human being, maybe they wouldn't act the way that they would. But the biggest thing that people get caught up in is like, well, why is so-and-so hating on me? The question is, why should you worry about that? Why should you worry about what someone that you've never met in your entire life matter? That's just one aspect of it. The other aspect of it is if you have somebody that's around you, friends, I'll use in quotes, people that you're associated with that are putting you down, then they're not a friend. I would get rid of them. I wouldn't have them around in your life. You shouldn't have people around you that do not motivate you, make you happy, make you smile, want to be like, yes, they are I can call them my friend. You wouldn't want to be like, oh, it's so-and-so is here. Like, that doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make you a horrible person to cut people off that don't enhance your life. That's the biggest thing. Now, if you get a problem at school, which I'm pretty sure it's sad to say that a majority of you might run into that issue, is you have to talk to somebody, no matter who it might be, a friend that you can trust, a teacher, and if teachers don't work, you just go right up the chain. And that's what I do. If I run into any issues with anything in life, if one person up the chain doesn't work, I go right up to the next level and up to the next level until I can get my answer straight. And that's pretty much the biggest word of advice I can do as far as if you're being like physically harmed or verbally harmed in a situation like that in a public place, then you need to go up the chain to tell somebody this is happening and it needs to stop, because it's putting your life down every single time it happens. Now, the flip side of it is, it's gonna happen. If it does happen, is that to not take it to heart. That's probably the biggest thing that you can probably do for yourself, is to not take it personally, even though it's directed at you. Like I said, they don't know you. They probably will never get to know you. So why does their opinion matter? Now, another side of that is, if it is concerning you, then there might be something else in your life that you need to talk to somebody about if you're holding on to certain people's words. Whether if you were abused or something happened earlier in your life that you've never talked to anybody about, you probably want to talk to somebody. There's no shame to talk to somebody about a situation that happened previous in your life, especially if you've never let it go. Or if you think, oh, you know what, I'm just going to forget about it, I'm not going to think about it anymore. If I don't talk about it with anybody, eventually it's just going to disappear. And that's never the case. I want this to be a reality type of video. Ignoring stuff doesn't go away. The biggest thing you can do is confront it head on. When you're ready, you have to make that decision for yourself. Now, you could have very powerful and influential friends or a powerful, influential video, if this is the case, to make you do that first step. To be, okay, I need to take this head on. I'm going to confront it. I'm going to conquer it. I'm going to have an awesome life. And that's the biggest thing I want from everybody. I don't want anybody to harm themselves or anybody else. I think together as a team, as a pack, as a whole together, we can bring people together to enhance people's lives. And bullying in any sense of form or the fashion of the other is not acceptable in any light across the board. Like I said, go up the chain, talk to who you need to talk to. Don't take words to heart. They're just words. If you're being physically harmed, you need to go to the authorities or the proper adult supervision to take that next step, to be like, what can I do? This person's bullying me, physically harming me, getting beat up, whatever. Something needs to happen. I think that's everything. These are pretty much just off the top of my head. I don't have any script. I have an idea in my head or a topic. I have a general consensus of what I want to talk about. I shoot live and I go. It's pretty much like my live stream, all off the cuff, just no holds barred. Whatever's at the top of my head at the moment is what I talk about. So if you guys like the format, thank you very much. I do appreciate your listening to my words. If you do take this to heart, awesome. Like I said, I just don't want anybody to harm themselves. Always look out for yourself and take that next step to enhancing your life. And I'll see you next week with Wolvs Words. Hey, what's up, Pack? I just want to thank you for watching the video. I do want to thank you if you do support it and hit that like button down below or share it out with your friends or somebody who might be going through the same situation. Let me know in the comment section. I'll leave an annotation right here where text on the screen. Let me know, leave a comment, leave a tweet of the next Wolvs Words. What do you want to see? What you want me to talk about? I might do this more often if I get a lot of comments about different topics to talk about. Maybe we'll do more than one a week. Maybe we'll just do more than just Wednesday. Maybe we'll do 2 times a week. Maybe we'll do Wednesday and Friday or something. I don't know, leave a comment down below also what days might be good for you. Wednesday seems to be working for me for so far, even though this is episode 1, but I do want your guys' input. Comment section down below. Thank you for sharing. Stick together. See ya.